Well, hello for the last time in 2020, friends. And for my last little vlog of the year, I thought you might like to wander around the Winter Garden at the Harold Hillier Arboretum and Gardens, which, as you know, is one of my favourite places to visit. It was a birthday treat last week, one of the few places that we are permitted to go completely out in the open air, and with a great deal of social distance in between the limited number of people that were visiting. Well, I thought you might enjoy looking around here so you can get some inspiration for bringing a lot of interest into your own gardens. Because we tend to think of midwinter as a dark and colourless time, but I think you'll see from some of the examples here, it can be a really vibrant and colourful time, and you can have much of interest in your garden if you just choose plants carefully and juxtapose them skillfully. There are several things you can look out for, beginning with the colour contrasts you can make. Perhaps placing yellows near to reds, as with the massed clumps of dogwoods down at Hilliers. And then you can intermix the whites and the oatmeals of clumps of grasses, and black can be very effective in the winter garden as well. Then look at the choices of bark textures that are available. Again, perhaps juxtaposing smooth with crackled textures, or think of including a specimen of the burnished red bark of the winter cherry, Prunus cerula, or the really beautifully peeling bark of the paperbark maple, Acer griseum. Then look at the textures of the individual plants and their leaves. You can contrast sharp, pointed foliage with rounded. Think about the frondy foliage of evergreen ferns and the fluffy plumes of a number of the grasses. Look at the effect that variegated leaves can have, either as shrubs or as, say, a carpet of variegated ivy in the right place. Look at the different branch profiles of the naked trees. Each one has their own distinctive outline, and it can bring real pleasure and variety to the midwinter garden. And finally, don't forget the auditory pleasures that you can bring into your garden. Encourage the birds with their really beautiful, hopeful songs by feeding them, and perhaps have a simple feature to bring the sound of running water when the weather's mild, or even some frosty beauty on the colder days. Get out into nature if you want to get through the winter with optimism. Look at the lovely sights already there, and keep those eyes tuned to catch a glimpse of the earliest shoots pushing through, because don't forget, the year has turned and it won't be long before the snowdrops and daffodils are up. So I wish you all a very happy new year, and enjoy the rest of this walk around the winter beauty of the lovely Hillier Gardens, and I'll see you all in 2021. And as always, if you've enjoyed this video, you know what I'm going to ask. Please give me a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more, please subscribe and turn on your notifications, and then you'll catch every little video that comes up in the coming year. Thank you all for watching. Now just sit back and enjoy the rest of this film.